Hello YouTube and computerforums.org members, this is Rohan23, just giving you just an overview on my build. I was supposed to do this video a few weeks ago, well, a couple weeks ago when I first got the case, but I don't know, I've just been really lazy. Then I finally got the case, and I've just been working a lot on procrastinating, so. Well, here it is now. This is going to count as my mini review for the case itself, and it's just going to give you a small overview of the parts, because I do have most of the parts that a lot of people buy, so you know, it's always great to get temperatures and just stuff instead of, like, you know, the Core i7 Extreme with, you know, like 2 or 3 295 stuff. Just like, it's unrealistic. Well, not unrealistic, it's just not the mainstream. But here we go. The case is a Cooler Master Stacker 830 Evolution. This is the black edition. Overall, it's a fantastic case. I only had one very small minor problem with it, and I did fix it. I'll explain into that later. It is a full tower case, and it is made of aluminum. It's brushed aluminum on top, and it looks fantastic. The paint job is amazing. It's none of that cheap stuff. It doesn't chip off very easily. It's just great overall. The fan does support up to 4 140mm fans or 9 120mm fans overall. You can either put 140mm fans or 120. For most of the aftermarket heatsinks, they do block one of the fan brackets right here, so you really can't mount it, but still 8 fans is a good amount. The door does have, well, I do apologize for my room. I've been procrastinating on that too. It does have a it does have a front panel which opens. It can easily be removed. All you have to do is just press one button. Well, lift this up, just pop it out, and it does come off. I don't want to do it because I'm lazy and I won't feel like putting it back on. It's a very easy case to get set up and just get everything done. To remove the driveway covers, you just pull these off. Well, not pull them off, I mean just open them up. Just press this and you're done. You can easily install something or clean, you know, the filters. And there are everything on this fan basically is filtered. Every single one of these has a personal filter inside. All the fan brackets do come in with a filter. The back one does not, and the top does not. Well, actually, the top does. It's countered in the bracket. The top, you can also mount the any hard drive you please, and they do include 4 LED lights. They're blue, and it's Molex powered. Or you can mount just another 120mm or 140mm fan. I chose the fan because I only have a Seagate drive, so it's nothing, you know, it's not a Velociraptor or anything. It is a toolless operation. Just slide, remove, push it back in. They do have little holes, right? Little arrows on the holes. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you will be able to, but you just line them up and you click them closed, and trust me, they do not go anywhere. The fans, this is basically a fan wall. It does hold up to 4 like I was saying before, but one of my heat sinks, hold on. Not one of my only heatsink. It actually takes place of it. Only thing I really don't like about this is if sometimes your fan wires aren't too long, they don't come open. To open the side panels, it's very easy. You just pull out. This is the only one thing I really did not like about the case at all. It did frustrate me when I first got it, and it took me a while to just, I don't know, gain the dedication and courage to like actually cut. Here there is a rail which mounts the power supply. You have to run the wires over it, and that did not let the side door close at all. So I just took a small Dremel, a hacksaw, and not a nail file, just a filing nail, whatever you call it. I just cut a small hole. My power supply is modular, but that does not include the 24 pin, a 4 pin, and the two 6 plus 2 8 pin cables. Right now the case does close. You have holes here for ventilation for behind the motherboard, or I just put a zip ties through them so it just holds better. Overall it's got a tons of room. One thing I would have liked better about the case is if they cut this panel off, just removed it here so you can hide more wires behind. But it is a great case for cable management. And I'm just gonna unhook the fan so I can show you the inside. Okay, and it's very easy to open this door. You do need two hands sometimes, but you just pull that out. You press two buttons, pull it out. You do have a little switch here. Flick it to the left and push it down. And it's extremely easy to take the fans out, clean the filters, just throw it back in, or just add another one, which I did take out right here just to show you guys how easy it is. I'll do it later. And the front door is magnetic. The front panel, there's two USB ports, 4 total. There's a standard headphone and microphone, and there is a fire wire, which I don't really know too many people that use. And the power button is like this cool, I would say like Transformers, but it's a CM, but it looks cool. Yeah. Inside my case, let me actually lay it down. I should have been more prepared. That reminds me, while I'm in here, I might as well just add my pin for my heatsink. Okay, inside my case, my CPU is a Q6600. On top of it is the fantastic Sigmatech HCT S1283. I'm a big Sigmatech fan. I think they make fantastic products. It's a great cooler. This is socket 775. I mean, it beats the Thermalite Ultra Extreme in most tests, or stays within a few degrees of it. And this is barely, what, half to a quarter of the price. It just kind of depends on where you buy, or a third. Just depends on where you buy it. My motherboard is a EVGA 750i Life for the win. It's a great motherboard overall. It's got a good amount of features. I wish I did go with ASUS. That's what my last board was, and I don't know. It's just ASUS has never let me down. They're just like, the board's extremely feature rich, but I do love this board. I bought it because it would let me SLI, and I do like the NVIDIA chipsets. They're not horrible, as most people say. But pardon the cable management. I mean, I'll get it done once I get my new hard drive in there and maybe my second card. But graphics card is a EVGA GTX 260, the Core 216 version. Quite a big difference over the 192. For my card, I'm running the Creative Sound Blaster Fatality Edition. And I believe this is like the FPS or like the championship. I really don't care. They're all the same to me. But mine did come with a front I/O panel. If you guys didn't see that, which is pretty sweet. Let's me record. I do have a wireless internet card, which is, I don't know, convenient. What else? Okay, the power supply I'm running is a Sigma. I know you really can't see it. It's hidden behind the rail, but trust me, it's there. It's a Sigmatech NRP MC651, which is like the no rules power thing. It is modular. It's a great power supply. It's got plenty of good reviews. Just running a regular 7200 RPM hard drive and a DVD burner up top. And I'm running OCZ Reapers, the HP. This is the HPC edition RAM, the heat pipe conduit. It's great, extremely overclockable. This is a 4 GB kit. It's 2x2, and it's DDR2 800. That's pretty much it. Overall, the case, I love this case to death. I've worked with Cooler Master. The last one I had was a Cosmos, and I was not a fan of it at all. I actually hated it, and almost made me go away from Cooler Master, but I just wanted to take a risk with this. Plenty of ventilation. There's filters in every single place that is open to air in the case. Everywhere from the front. There's plenty of mesh too. There's a lot of air coming in and out. You can mount the power supply upside down so it gets fresh air coming in from its top. And like the side panel is the fan one that has filters too. I mean, this case doesn't pick up a lot of dust compared to like my old Antec 900. Even the Cosmos picked up a good bit, which was surprising for me. But I guess that would be all. Oh, I did want to give a shout out to Holy Sky. Thank you.